y'all, another good one, man. Hitman, Holla, and John the Don versus GOODZ and Charlie Clips. Man, when Hitman come back, he always show up. Man, Hitman was in his bag, and John, they was in their bag, man. So round one starts, they go first. They go, ch-ch. You heard that? No. See, I'm still teaching this nigga how to control the room. That's what Hitman Holla was saying to John. I'm showing this nigga how to control the room. Cause Hitman Holla, when he talks, everybody in the crowd is silent. Like, he really got that crowd control on point. And when they was going oh, sound like Jason, sound like this, sound like that. I mean, they was on point. Their first round was phenomenal. Next bar. Now I gotta guess what room he in. That's easy. How you figure? Not the one with the treadmill. That's what Hitman say about, Charlie Clips. Next bar. It's crazy because you always on the move, but I had to hold the steel. That's what Hitman said to John. Fire. Next bar. I'ma stab it out of him. This is what I think Hitman was doing, right? Hitman was acting like he was stabbing. I'ma stab it out of him. And then John was like, damn, how much you trying to make him leak? A half a gallon. Fire. Cause GOODZ is Clip's partner. Fire. I thought that was so cool. Then the next bar he says, holla if you hear me. Holla, my bad, I'm just checking my account. So John starts first with my holla if you hear me, and then he turns to Holla like, yo, Holla, like, what you doing? Holla. So then Hitman Holla is looking at his phone. So he was like, my bad, I'm just checking my bank account. ... And so John says something, and then he goes, no, not at all. I'm just prepared to show GOODZ. Ain't no one. He said, I'm just prepared to show GOODZ I ain't the one to talk money with. The way he did it was so fire, yo. It was like so natural how he came out and did it. Because it's true, GOODZ always talking about money and, cars and clothes and jewelry when he's battling. But he can't talk that shit to Hitman Holla, because Hitman Holla making $250,000 on Wildin' Now. So that hit hard. That was a nice angle. Next bar. What if GOODZ swing on you? And then here comes Show Out, Hitman Holla's brother. I'm sure GOODZ know better than that. Well, of course it was a longer bar, but the way Show Out came in front of GOODZ face, yeah, I'm sure GOODZ know better than that. That shit was so fire. It hit really hard in the building. So that first round with John and Hitman Holla really gave me goosebumps, y'all. Like, they was on point. Every bar was hitting in the building. It was so good. So now we're going to go to round one with Clips and GOODZ. So, of course, Clips and GOODZ always the funny type, So Clips had a nice Summer Impact scheme where he was saying, all the battle rappers that's on Summer Impact's names and what he would do to them. So then he said another line. He says, put you in ICU and be the last one you see. Then he had some type of multiple choice, ... multiple choice, yeah, because I'm trying to throw some lead in your bubble. But that was fire. Remember in school, when we would take tests, it was like a Scantron, I think it was called. Remember, you had to bubble in, when you take the test? So I thought that was fire. So that first round, definitely John and Hitman Holla, they definitely took that. That first round was so fire. GOODZ and Clips, they were kind of funny, but they wasn't really all that. I thought that it was kind of slow, their first round. It was just okay. All right? But John and Hitman had great performance, great stage play. I mean, everything, good bars, everything was great. So now we go to round two with John and Hitman. He says, this nigga Charlie did some sucker shit at Wildin' Out, so let me get personal. So this is what Hitman Holla started saying. Like, he was really acting like he mad, like something must have happened. This nigga Charlie, because he was telling John, nah, let me talk to this nigga. This nigga Charlie did some sucker shit at Wildin' Out, so let me get personal. That's exactly how he said it, like, yo, let me get personal. Then he goes, swear to God. Then he went up to Charlie, everybody quiet, like, oh shit. So he go up to Charlie, he was like, swear to God. Swear to God you didn't eat all these pizzas, a whole pie pizza, and then and 8 honey buns on top of that. Like that shit was so funny because he's so serious, like he mad about something, but really he's just exposing him for being a fat slob, for being greedy. Like, swear to God, you ain't eat a whole pie pizza plus honey buns on top of that. Everybody started dying. It was so creative, so funny. Next bar. Why you wilding out? So this is John saying to Hitman, why you wilding out on your wilding out, buddy? And then he said something about, wasn't you supposed to do something with Mook? So then Hitman Holla says, John, the whole time I had murder on my mind. Like, he was just going in. I thought the way he said it was just so fire. He continued on with the bar. Next bar. Tell one of them cheerleaders, bring it on, because we ready to catch a body together. I thought that was a nice bar. So then they had some pizza scheme where they had Papa John and it would be a domino effect and all this stuff. I mean, they first and second round was fire. John and Hitman second round was really, really good. Great stage performance, great everything. Like, they was just on point with everything. So now we're going round 2 with Clips and Goods. So this was very short, I must admit. I only wrote 2 lines down. He said, I've been in line with the hoes like a loose leaf. So Goods was basically, he took this whole round kind of like by himself. The first, I'll say 5 or 6 bars, he just went in on both of them. Why was you at the barbershop at 12 in the morning and you don't have no hair? You know, they just cracking jokes and they were kind of slow at the jokes. So it was just okay. Again, their second round was just okay. You know, so I had to give the first 2 rounds to John and Hitman Holla. Already they won the battle. So now we go to round 3, John and Hitman. Yo, Big Gerald, this is what John is saying to the crowd. So everybody is confused because remember when Verb said that in the battle with Hitman, yo, Big Gerald saying that in the crowd. So now it's John saying in the crowd, yo, Big Gerald, yo, Big Gerald. So now Hitman looking at John like, yo, what you want, man? What you want? And then John says something, and then Hitman goes, I'd rather deal with that than Clip's dad telling, or something like that, basically calling Clip's dad a snitch. Next bar, which hit hard in the building. Next bar. You seen what I did last night? I did this. Because he was like, ooh, he was acting like he was choking. This is Hitman Holla acting like he choking. He was hesitating, going like this. So John was like, yo, what's up? What's good with you? Yo, you seen what I did last night? I did this. I'm just trying not to drop Cortez again or something like that. I didn't catch the whole bar, but it was fire. Okay, and so round 3, again, I had to give it to John because round 3, Goods and Clips, they wasn't all that to me. Now, Clips did go in by himself. In the 3rd round, Clips kind of like took that whole last round to himself, and Clips was going in, but it's supposed to be a 2-on-2, you know, so Goods didn't even get a chance to say anything, you know what I'm saying? Even though Clips was fire at what he was saying, he didn't include Goods in it, you know, the whole entire time it was just Clips. So I gave it a 3-0 to John and Hitman Holla. 3-0, y'all, but it was really a good battle on John and Hitman side. Very good. All right, I'll be back with the next battle later.